Okay, so we've got a worded probability question. It says here, spinner A and spinner B are each spun once. The probability that spinner A lands on red is 1/4, and the probability that spinner A and spinner B land on red is 1/24. Work out the probability that one spinner lands on red and the other spinner does not land on red. And it doesn't specify the order there, so we might have more than one option. Now ultimately, whenever we have a question like this, it's always a safe bet to draw a probability tree. We can actually visualise what this looks like. So this first set of branches is going to represent spinner A. And we have red, and it doesn't tell us another colour, so we'll just say not red. It says the probability that spinner A lands on red is 1/4. So not red is going to be 3/4, as these have to add up to 1. We then have a set of branches to represent spinner B. So spinner B, it says here, doesn't tell us what the probability of red or not red is, but we'll label the branches as it does tell us that the probability that both spinner A and spinner B land on red is 1/24. Ultimately, that means this answer over here for this two sets of branches, A and B both landing on red, is going to be 1/24. Now when we move across a probability tree, we multiply those fractions. So the fraction, which is going to go on red here, 1 times the numerator 1 would equal 1. And 4, and the denominator here would have to be 6, as 4 times 6 is 24. That means that not red will need to be 5/6, and that's going to be the same down below. It doesn't specify anywhere in the question that if we don't get a red on the first spinner, that the second spinner changes, so we can assume that these are all the same, 1/6 and 5/6. We now need to figure out the roots that give us one landing on red and the other not landing on red. So we could have red on spinner A and a not red on spinner B, and we could work out that probability. So that would be 1/4 multiplied by 5/6. So 1/4 times 5/6, and that gives us 5/24. We also have another route that we can take, because we have not landing on red and then landing on red. So that gives us a second option, which would be 3/4 multiplied by 1/6. And that gives us 3/24. So for our final answer, we have two fractions. We have 5/24, and we also have 3/24. So we combine those by adding them together, which gives us a final answer of 8/24. Now with probability, you don't have to simplify your answers. So 8/24 would be my final answer here. However, if you did simplify it, you just need to make sure that you simplify it correctly. So 8 and 24 do both divide by 8, so you could write your answer as 1/3, and it wouldn't affect the amount of marks you get. But if you do simplify it incorrectly, you are going to lose a mark, because of course your answer would be incorrect. So unless it specifies to give your answer in its simplest form, you don't need to worry about simplifying fractions. So there we go, there was a non-calculator probability tree, a little bit different there because it made you go in reverse, but these worded probability trees are really good ones to make sure you get some good practice in. If you want all 9 questions like this in one place, then grab my REVISE9 revision grids completely free. Click the link in the description, create your free account and unlock them inside Upgrade or TGMT4T. Simply head to the REVISE9 tab, select Higher or Crossover and download them instantly.